So when he died, I knew the funeral was coming up, you know, and I was like, man, I ain't going. I can't see my man like that, you know.
Yes, sir.
And it's my auntie called me and was like,
Yes, sir.
you know, she called the house and my mom answered the phone and was like, where Avery at? And she said, hold on, I'm gonna give you the phone.
Yeah.
I'm laying in the bed and my aunt, you know, my mom gave me the phone. You know, we kids, you know, we teenagers.
Right.
And my auntie says to me, she said, motherfucker, if you don't get your ass up and get your ass to this funeral right now, because you know if it was you, he'll be here right now.
Yeah.
And she said, I know it's hard, baby. I know it's hard. But out of anybody that should be here, it's you that should be here.
Yeah.
And I said, I'm on my way.
Yes, sir.
And I mean, I cried all the way there. You know that I cried the whole funeral, man.
Yes, sir.
And then I watched them, you know, put my man in the ground, you know, like.
Yes, sir.
In Blood, I just been to so many motherfucking funerals, you know what I mean? I've been to, man, in my whole life, man, I'd have been to over 40 funerals, you know what I mean? Like, man, you know, Sergio shot in the head with a bullet hole in the head, and I'm looking at him with the bullet hole in the head, and they trying to do it scared straight, you know what I mean? And
Yes, sir.
they only let certain ones come into the room, you know, to see him. Everybody else is outside in the waiting room. And the police officer is standing next to me, you know what I mean? Like,
Yes.
you see what's going on? And he didn't even know. Nigga, I got a 38 revolver in my drawers, you know, in my wristband.
Yes,
And
sir.
at that moment, I was thinking I could blow this cop head off right now. You know what I mean? And he wouldn't even see it coming. I mean, it was just a lifestyle we lived, you know?
Yes.
And then here I am now, you know, the famous pastor and, you know, dedicated. And, you know, I've been doing this 26 years.
Change now.
Yeah, well, I've been doing it 26 years. I already knew my calling, you know, and I remember this OG Crip, you know what I mean? We gave him a homecoming party, you know. He did 25 years,
Yeah.
and he came home. We threw him a party. He pulled me outside, right? He said, hey, cuz, let me talk to you. You know what I mean? And I'm the only motherfucker that can say blood around all these Crips. You know what I mean?
Yes. Yes.
And so he pulled me outside and he said, cuz, let me say something to you. I said, what's up? He said, you know, this my homie, you know what I mean, this and that. I said, yeah, baby, we celebrating you being home after doing all them years, 25 years.
Yeah.
He said, all right, well, let me tell you this. He said, you know I'm not going back to prison. And he said, the only way I would go back to prison, nigga, is because I would kill you. And I said, why you talking to me like that, cuz? What's up, blood? Why you talking to me like that? He says, because, motherfucker, you got a gift. You got a calling on your life. It was like a Biggie Smalls moment, you know what I'm saying, with P. Diddy, you know, like his, you know, nobody really knows when Biggie Smalls was getting ready to go to prison, you know what I mean, and he wouldn't have had the career. But his boy took the beef. His boy did 10 years for him, you know what I mean? And I always wondered if Biggie took care of that man when he got out, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
and so my man told me, he was like, man, the only way I'll go back to prison is if I murder you because you got a calling on your life. He says, I'm telling you now. You need to do your calling, man. You need to be the pastor. And I said, man, hey, it fucked me up and saved my life and changed my life. And at that moment, I was like, I hear you. I respect you.
Testimony.
And I know he wasn't lying. You know what I mean? And I was like, all right, I'm on.
It's going on right now.
It's going on right now, for real. And I've been doing it ever since, you know. And
My thing, OG, I hear you right now, man.
he said, my thing, OG. Go ahead, baby.
My thing, my heart, you know, my heart is with you. My heart bleeds for you. 130.
I know your heart bleeds for me, baby. I know you with me, baby. We all together.
I know you love me. I love you. And
Yeah, I love you, baby. I'll die for you, man.
Sometimes we hurt the ones we love the most.
Hey, God says we take out on the ones we love the most. You know what I mean?
I know, yo, lately, man, you know, that boot been coming down on me, man, and I'm like, yo, I gotta keep a boundary up because it gets to a point where it's like, yo, when I'm there, I'm there. I give, whatever the case may be. I come with the heart. I love you.
Yeah, but hey, look, real quick. All you've been doing is just taking, you know, I'm gonna be honest. All you've been doing is just taking, you know what I mean, like 10% of what I'm taking every day, all day. And I don't have an outlet, so you've been my outlet, baby, and I apologize. You know what I mean? I want to come in a better way. You know what I'm saying? I want to come in a better way, and I will. And I am, sir. You hear me, blood? I love you.
Too, man. Don't tell me. don't get me wrong there, sir. I have talked to the Lord, and I tell him, I said, I know, Pastor Joseph is what I'm telling you. When I says to the Lord, I said, I tell him, and his world, there is no words. I understand. I to my own, in my own shoes, not your shoes, not the pastor's shoes, but I understand the English that's been told to me about his life and the walk that he's doing.
Yeah,
so
man.
Therefore, I am sympathetic, empathetic to the pain, the suffering, the loss. All
Yeah,
of
man. I done took a lot, man.
However, I told the Lord, I said, Lord, please. After a while, sometimes, man, all it does, getting grief, getting the boot, it hurts, and I gotta step away.
Well, that's the thing, baby. That's the thing. You know what I'm saying? As brothers, and you my Barnabas, you know what I mean? We don't step away. And that's what made me upset, and that's what hurts me, you know what I mean? Because no matter what you say to me or do to me, I will never, ever, I will not ever turn my back on you. I'll take it like a man, and I'll say, you know what, baby, let it out. Hit me. You know what I'm saying? Cry. I got a shoulder. I got a chest for you to lay on. I'm here. So don't ever turn your fucking back on me, man. You know what I mean? When you talk about I'm there for you, I'll ride with you, I'll die for you, and then when I'm out here getting jumped, and you not there for me, blood, all that is talk. You know what I mean? That breaks my motherfucking heart. And I'm being honest, blood. We being honest, man.
I understand. Well, look at it this way. I can't drop instantaneously what I'm doing because depending on what I'm doing, I'm outside this, and that's just the way it is.
No. I'm talking about when I had the opportunity to come to you and you were there and you had the opportunity to stand, you didn't, blood. And I'm not a liar, you know what I'm saying? And I'm being real, man. You didn't stand, man. You know what I mean? You was talking about. Hey, look. Hear me out, baby. Hear me out. You was saying that night when I got jumped, you know what I'm saying? Right after I got jumped, man, and they knocked my tooth out and all the shit. You know what I'm saying? Right before I had the seizure. I'm sitting there with you and you like, these sons of bitches, these motherfuckers, man. And you was talking like you was ready to whoop ass and kick ass. And then when the shit happened again, I was calling for you and I was looking for you and you was there, you wasn't there, and you was like, Pastor, I can't do this shit. And you turned on me, man. You left me, man.
Let's go, man. Let's get transparent. So if it's a scenario where, hey, man, it's you and me and we're doing our thing and...
Look, Chuck, fuck that. Before you even get started on that, let me tell you something right now, motherfucker. I don't give a fuck if you ain't there with me or if you're not there with me. I don't care what the fuck it is. I'd rather die for my niggas, man. I'm a real fucking soldier. If you ever call me, I don't give a fuck where I'm at, what job I'm at, or whatever I'm doing. I'll drop anything anywhere, and I'm coming to you. I don't give a fuck how long it takes for me to get to you. Hey, go hide somewhere. Make sure you're safe. I'm on my way, and we're going to go fuck shit up. As soon as I get there, where the motherfuckers at, blood? I don't give a fuck how many it is, man. We're going to go back to back, and we're going to whoop some motherfucking ass. Or we're going to get jumped and beat up together. But we're going to know what it is, man. And you're going to know I'm there for you. Fuck a scenario, bro. And that's why I told you I didn't want you in my life. That's why I told you I was done with you.
All right.
I don't give a fuck what it is, where it is, man. Nobody touches my people, man. Nobody touches my church. I ride for Love Faith Ministry. I die for Love Faith Ministry, motherfucker. That's why it's tatted on my face, man.
All right, man. Well, it's time for me to go, but we'll continue. We'll talk another time.
Yeah, you always got to go when it get real.
No, it's not about being real. I'm not really interested.
Hey, you said it clearly right there. I'm not interested. No. Hey, neither am I, blood. God bless you, man. Stay the fuck out of my life.